Hello, hello. Hey, Hellborn here. Hey, first time I've been able to stop by for a stream. Happy to have you here. I'm glad you made it. It's gonna be a very exclusive small round, and we're gonna take a first look today at Tacticus, the brand new game by Snowprint. Snowprint, the makers of Rivengard, a mobile game that I've been obsessing over for the last couple of months. The website has just gone live, in case you didn't check this out. Let me just quickly show you that. This is the website, and I want to be like completely transparent with you guys. I was working on that website. There's a reason why you can see this black bar over here. This is the admin bar that you can only see when you're logged into WordPress. So I have worked on this website. I'm a web developer, that's my day job. I'm only a streamer at night. Actually, I stream web design, so that's not really true. And so if anybody wants to give me some crap, they can say, oh, you're doing the stream for one reason and one reason only, and that reason is that you've been doing the website for them. Yeah, that's a valid argument. I cannot even argue against that. But no, I've been playing Rivengard for the last couple of months, and the development speed of Rivengard has slowed down just like the tiniest bit in the last couple of months. And eventually the cat got out of the bag, and the cat is called Tacticus. Let me just switch here. This is the wrong program. Here we go. So this is the brand new game by Snowprint Studios. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for following. So this is the brand new game by Snowprint, based on Warhammer 40k. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say Warhammer 40,000 or Warhammer 40k. I'm just going to say Warhammer 40k. So there is a video on the website which we can check out, and players that are very familiar with Rivengard will immediately be like, wait a second, I know this look. Let me just turn down the volume a little bit here. So there are definitely some things that we can see where we're like, okay, this looks kind of familiar. Obviously, you have the hex layout of the map. This is the same in Rivengard. You have elevation, so you can move up and down, and I would be very surprised if it doesn't make a difference in terms of how much damage you're putting out when you're on the high ground or the low ground. Now, again, this is going to be a very transparent stream. I can tell you absolutely nothing about Warhammer. I have no idea about the lore. I have heard that there are Ultramarines in this game. And in Warhammer, I knew this before I read this, okay? Just saying. And there are Necrons. I did not know this. This is something that I just read. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's check this out. Let's just give this a spin and see how it goes. So we are playing Requisition. I can get behind that name. It's always better to go for like a creative name rather than just going for like a name that sounds like a 3-year-old dreamed it up. Have you seen the movie After Earth? And the main character by Will Smith is called Cypher Rage. You're like, that's a pretty bad name, because that sounds like someone was like paying money to come up with this ridiculous idea. Requisition, that's actually a name. I can get behind that. So here we get some Necron warriors who are silent. And they are standing in the way. There are sure to be others nearby. I'm sure of it. Yes, I can see them. Can you not see them? I must destroy them before they can alert Overlord Anufet to our presence. Jesus Christ, Overlord Anufet. That sounds like an Egyptian. Alright, so swipe from Requisition to the enemy neck. Okay, I don't want to do that. I wanna get to elevated ground and attack from there. I want to be a smart player. Let me be smart. Okay, I cannot be smart. Alright. Wow, it's pretty loud. Is this loud for you guys? It's pretty loud in my ear. I can just turn it down a little bit more. Let me know if it's too loud. Oh god, that's a bad move. Oh yes, it is a bad movie. Move to high ground. Here we go. To deal more damage. See, I knew this. Alright. Yeah, I got it. Let me move. Yes. Alright, now eliminate. Wow. Okay, we're not pulling any punches in this. Like in some other games, we are talking about now attack this other guy. Now, I don't know, do some damage to this other guy. This game is not pulling any punches. This is like eliminate. Alright, so let's eliminate this Necron warrior. Ooh, he's shooting back. Alright, move to even higher ground. Like, I'm just gonna clip that. I'm just immediately gonna clip that. This is absolutely meme-worthy. We're just going to take a screenshot of this. Like, just imagine somebody's showing you the scene from episode 3, and they're going, "You lost Anakin, I've got the high ground," and then you put this scene in, "Move to even higher ground." What do you do? What do you do when higher ground comes for you? Now get rid of the... Okay, now we're getting rid. It's Warhammer Guard, not Candy Crush, yes. Alright, let's take this guy out. Alright, so far so good. I'm perfect in this game. 3 more gears in the Necron Blasphemy. Machine erased from the Emperor's side. Jesus, this guy. He's got very colorful language. I like that. Now to find the rest of my brothers. Oh, okay, yes. Let's do that. 3 stars. Alright, we see we can level up. Our units can get better. They have tiny stars. That's something I've seen before in another game that's not going to be named for the rest of the stream. So let's see. Oh, we unlocked... Jesus Christ, this game. Whew. See, I can see some things here where I'm like... This is influenced by something else. These little banners here on the side is something that we see in Rivengard. They don't move in Rivengard, I think. So they're standing pretty straight. So it's just the background is moving. So they put more work into the movement of the characters. Sergeant Certus, Eliminator Sergeant. Wow. And he's got abilities as well. Mortis Round. Okay, so this is roughly the same as we've seen in Rivengard. I have to compare this quite a lot. And this is also not like a completely new concept. You've seen this in a million other games. The units have an active and a passive effect. Sometimes they call it the ultimate. That's the active effect. The ult. Is what the German kids are saying. Hey, die Ult aktivieren. That's very German. I hear that on the street all the time. So he can Mortis Round. Really? Oh, his name is Certus. I thought for a second his name was Mortis and his attack is Mortis Round. I thought he's naming the attack after himself. I thought that would be a bit much, but he's not like that. Okay. So he deals 38 to 42 heavy round damage. Oh, okay. So we have different kinds of damage. That's cool. To a single target, which is then pushed back 1 hex. Ah, so he's Monty, okay. The heavy weapon trait applies double to this ability. Now, what's this trait? I've never heard of this before. Oh, here's traits, okay. Heavy weapon, deals range 25 additional damage if it has not moved this turn. Okay, so this is like Monty, okay. Overwatch. A unit that has not attacked in its turn immediately attacks when an enemy moves within range in the enemy. Jesus, what? Wow. So, this is super fun. Because in this other game that I'm playing in Rivengard, and I'm not going to stop talking about it because I'm obsessed with it, this is actually 3 units baked into one. So this is a passive effect of Katsume in Rivengard. If somebody moves into your sight, into your line of sight, she's just automatically going to attack. That's one of the best effects in the game on your opponent's turn. It's one of the only effects that does anything on your opponent's turn. He just has it as a trait. He's like, yeah, I can do that, and I can do 5 other things. Then heavy weapon is a passive trait in Rivengard. They are just like, yeah, let's just add it on. We can do everything here. And then we also got infiltrate. This unit does not trigger Overwatch. I'm not sure what Overwatch is, but I'm sure this is good. And there we see some, flavor text. That's my kind of thing. Alright, and he's also got something else here going. Camo Cloak. When in light cover, takes -5 damage. That doesn't sound like much. Per hit from ranged attacks. Okay. So he's carrying a bush with himself. I have to stop comparing everything to Rivengard. I'm so sorry. Same base body and you won't name the game. Yeah. Ascend your character to uncommon. Okay, so the characters have different rarities, and the higher the rarity, the more powerful they get, and the passive effect you can only activate by ascending them to at least uncommon rarity. I have never seen this before in any other game in my life. Alright. So, oh, by the way, if you want to play this game, I know this is a question that some people have been asking me. At the moment, let's just quickly go back to the web. We're going to be right back with the tutorial. Just oh, that's the wrong button. Sorry, guys. Let's just quickly go back to the website. So on the website, you can see that here's a button now available in the Philippines. So if you, like me, have a second house or something, like in my case, it's a winter mansion. It's a villa. They call it a villa in the Philippines. If you have a villa mansion in the Philippines, you can get this game already. So in my case, my team is called Eternal Nexus, and I just decided that the villa should also be called the Nexus Villa. I thought that was cool. And we just abbreviate it very often. We just call it the VPN. The Villa Philippines Nexus. So we just put this together into VPN. And then if you happen to have a villa in the Philippines, And you can also join the game already. Just some side information in case somebody was interested in that. Alright, let's go back to the game. That was the last interruption that we had for this. Alright, so second level. On alert, Brother Tiguri. I love that everybody's a brother here. They are all... Okay. I've been tracking your movement for some time now. And you didn't help us. There were just 3 guys attacking us a second ago. And you're not helping us. You've been tracking our movements. Jesus Christ, bro. Varo Tigurius, so I have sensed. Okay, good to see you alive. That's one of the nicest ways of saying hi. Good to see you alive. We should locate the others. That sounds like a plan. We have more pressing matters at the moment. Do we? Okay, we're not... Razor wire stops units for 1 turn. Alright, that makes sense. Units on it also take more damage. Got it. I got it. Sometimes it's better to let the enemy come to you. Tap this button to skip your turn. That is very true. That is very... If you're playing any other mobile game, sometimes it is better to not do anything on your turn. I'm very good at that. Tap again to I confirm. If Certus hasn't attacked, he goes on this is Overwatch. Okay, Overwatch is the name of the passive ability that just deals damage when the opponent is moving and you have not attacked on your turn. Alright, and fires at the first enemy who moves into range. Good job, bro. Good job. I know this. What is this tutorial? Vartigoris is a Psyker. If he attacks an enemy, a random adjacent enemy also takes damage. Wow, okay, so this other game. I know. This is gonna be painful for those who have never played Rivengard. But this other game, units have like 2 abilities, an active and a passive, and that is it. There's nothing else. And we can already see that in this game, like 4, 5, 6 effects, I mean, maybe not 4, 5, 6, but like 2 or 3 or 4 effects are all baked into one unit. So that obviously is gonna make this game a lot more strategical. Like, normally, when you're playing Arena in Rivengard, you're like, oh, there's a Katsuma, I need to watch Katsuma, and then you're good. Like, you do something against Katsuma, and then you're done. You can just, like, go in, kill everybody, get some points, get some XP, and so on. In this game, it's like, yeah, if you move, I can hit you. If you place somebody next to me, I can hit both of you, and then I can also do this, and this, and this, and this. This is quite something. I'm very excited about more strategical depth, because that tends to favor the player that is able to keep track of all of these effects that are on the board. And I'm one of these guys. I'm famous for never making mistakes when I play. I've never like hit a summon with a unit that can only kill summons and stuff like that. All right, so let's do this. So we're attacking this guy, and we also did damage to this guy. So now the strategic move is to attack this guy, because the spillover damage is going to kill this guy. Great, now let's finish the rest of the Necrons. Got it, okay, we can do this. So, how much range do you have? What? We can see so much here, this is cool. Alright, so this is Sergeant Certus, we've seen him before. He has 3 traits. Heavy Weapon, Overwatch, and Infiltrate, that's just crazy. He's got a Camo Cloak, which is not unlocked yet because he's not uncommon. Here you get an explanation of all the traits, so that's also good. We don't want him to move, we can see that here, because he's got a heavy weapon. Like, moving around with a heavy weapon is not nice. Oh, here we can see the range. He's got 3 ranged. Jesus Christ, so much text. Melee attack. Oh, attacks adjacent enemies. Each attack scores 1 hit. Physical damage, 1% pierce ratio. Okay, that means absolutely nothing to me. Ranged attack. Attacks non-adjacent enemies within 3 hexes. Okay, so 3 range. Each attack scores 1 hit. Bolter? Damage, 20% pierce ratio. Each hit deals 40 damage minus the opponent's armor, that makes sense, but always at least the pierce ratio of the damage. Alright, so people have armor, but you have piercing units, so some of your attack is always going through the armor. That sounds like a strategic game if you're asking me. Oh, do we have like a set number of attacks or something? Do we have to reload or something? No. I'm not sure about this, but I'm very curious. Okay, so we have a melee attack and we have a ranged attack. That's quite cool. Okay, so what is this? Damage. The amount of damage that the character deals with every hit in battle. Each hit's damage is reduced by the attack units. Yeah, movement, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we can move 2 spots. Fine. All right, got it? Health. Okay, armor. Okay, straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Nice layout. I can make sense of it all. Eventually, all of these icons are going to mean something to me. For the time being, I know that this is Katsume. This is Monty. This is range. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for everybody who's never played Rivengard. Alright. Enemy turn. Okay, that makes sense. And I just pointed this out. We want to attack this guy because then the other guy is going to die because of the spillover damage. I'm so good at this game, Jesus Christ. Oof. 3 stars, right? And that is that. Now where are the others? Now back to the business at hand. Yeah. Warhammer always was very strategic. Yes, I've heard that. People have told me that Warhammer is like an infinitely strategic game, and then like so much happening at the same time, and you need to like get an overview. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's war, and there's a lot of stuff happening at the same time. I've seen Braveheart, I know this. I have an eye on the Inceptors already. Okay, cool. Let's get them. All right, I think we need to speed this. No, we don't have to speed this up. We can enjoy this. What do we get? Guaranteed reward. Sergeant Bellator. Jeez, another one. Equipped with jump packs and reinforced armor. Armor is spelled the British way, by the way. Is this supposed to happen? Do they speak British English in the Philippines? I mean, obviously I know this because I have a villa there. But I'm just checking with you guys. I'm just throwing it out there if somebody else has an opinion on the matter. Inceptors hit the enemy in one sudden and overwhelming blow, leaving them reeling as follow-up waves of Space Marines drive home the attack. Oh, Jesus Christ, this sounds good. Inceptors hit the enemy in one sudden and overwhelming blow. In this country, we call this blitzkrieg. Jesus Christ. Please don't ban me, Twitch. Please don't ban me. All right. Yeah, sure. We do overwhelming blows and do follow-up waves afterwards. Right. Cool. And he's got obviously a million more traits. This is flying. Okay. That's straightforward. We don't have to compare this to any other game. Does not get light cover when standing in dry grass. That makes sense. Yeah, if you're flying and you're in grass, that doesn't really work at the same time. Yeah, we just read this. Death from above. Nice. Summons Inceptor. Oh, we get summons. For each turn since the start of the battle in a free hex adjacent to an adjacent target. There's an adjacent too much. So let me read this again. He summons an Inceptor for each turn since the start of the battle. Okay, that makes sense. In a free hex adjacent to a target, whom they attack immediately. Why is there 2 adjacents in this? This doesn't make any sense. Alright, Inceptor stats, nobody cares. They're good. They are free units, they're good. That's all you need to know. A free unit is always a good unit. Shock Assault. Whenever he attacks... Why does he have a name here and then he has a different name here? He's called Sergeant Bellator. He's called Bellator Quartus. What is your name, bro? Any Inceptors? Okay, that's the guys we got here. Okay, the summons. Adjacent to him also attack illegal targets, dealing +5 damage for this attack. Alright, so he's like the king. What's his name? Karadan? Karadan. I don't even know. Ascend your character to... Yeah, we know this part. Alright, let's go. Inceptor Sergeant Bellator. Okay, so that's his name. Radio Squad. It's just us 3, bro. That's just us 3. There's nobody else. We have Necron Warriors incoming. Well, we've seen them. They are cannon fodder. We don't have to do anything here. Tigurius, Certus, your timely arrival is welcome. Oh, I need to do different voices for everybody. This is gonna be hard and challenging. You've been missing out on all the fun. Ooh, okay. So he's one that enjoys battle. They are still silent. They may not talk much, but I've already immediately given up on the plan with the voices. They may not talk much, but they make the most satisfying crackling sounds when they explode. I like this guy. He's got a bright sense of humor here. I foresee many such crackles in your future, Sergeant. Ooh. Like, if this was a movie, this would have been a Jack Nicholson line. Delivered, like, ice cold. New enemy, the flayed ones. Where? They all look the same. Actually, they don't look the same. They have bigger cannons. They deal more damage, but are melee and can only attack adjacent enemies. Got it. Alright. Your new character is also melee. Okay. However, he can fly over enemies and obstacles. I got it. So, is there a danger zone? Oh, we don't have a danger zone. Can we click on units and see where they can attack? No, we can't. Alright. So they can walk into this, but then they can only attack 2 spots. So as long as we stand here, we're good. These guys are probably the melee units. Yes, these are the flayed ones. That makes sense. All of these are melee units. So we don't have to worry about them because they can only... Can they walk over here? I'm not sure if you can walk in this direction or if this is like blocked. I think it's open? Actually, we can check this. Yeah, okay, we can walk here. Yeah, so that makes sense. We could have just checked this. So, this makes sense. We want to attack from the high ground. We've learned this. Then we can fly, and we got this special ability, which is... No? Where is our special ability? Is this the right one? Oh, no, sorry. This is the guy... This is Sergeant Certus. How could I mix you up, you guys? Well, he's got 4 movement? You're kidding me. Alright, and you got this special ability somewhere? Courage and Honor. I like the Ultramarines. So, where's my special attack? Oh, I think we didn't get into special attacks yet, right? We just got into traits. Alright, so let's move up here. Let's do some hits, sure. Let's attack. Alright, let me guess. Next turn we're going to learn about special abilities. Wait a second, I got a sound effect for that. Alright. Actually not quite. They just explained to me the trait that I explained to you guys earlier. So we can do more damage if we don't move. Yes, obviously we knew that. So that makes sense. Do you happen to have 2 attacks? You have a melee attack? Where do I learn how much damage he's doing? Each hit deals 64, blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay, so the ranged attack... Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. So a ranged attack does 64. And a melee attack does 64. Psychic damage, 100% pierce ratio. Okay, so they're doing the same amount of damage in theory. However, the opponent's armor is gonna get subtracted from the attack. So, it makes a lot more sense to move backwards, because if we move backwards, actually it doesn't, because we got the high ground. So we can already see here how strategic this game is, to be honest. So in theory, let's look at this again. We're doing 64 attack, however, we got the high ground here. So because we have the high ground, normally you do like 20% more damage, 50% more damage, depends on the game. So at the moment we're doing 65, even though we're supposed to only do 64. If we move back, we in theory would be doing a lot less damage, however, we are still doing a lot of damage, because now we have the psychic trait. Yes, because the psychic damage has more pierce ratio. I think that's what I'm reading out of this. But 64 is more than 60, 65 is more than 64. So let's just try this. Wow, cool, we have a sword. And you can just do this, right? Cool. Well done, Ultramarines. Yes, I agree. I think that was me. So basically I'm talking to myself. Yeah, leveling up early on is very easy. I've never seen this in any other game. I have a feeling that leveling up later on is gonna be painful. Each character has a special ability, I know this, which can be used once per battle. I know this. Select categories to try this. Sure, let's give it a spin. Hello? Oh, here we go. Select a special ability. Alright. What is his special ability? Use it on searches to increase his damage and make him instantly perform an additional attack. Yeah, meh. Okay, so we can half read the effect here. We're adding +1 hit, +15 damage, and +50. Oh, so units can have several hits and then they hit several times per turn? Is this like a general thing? Wow. Oh, he's also got a special... Oh my god, we can string combos into... Oh my god. Tap this button to see what this... Ah, this is why we couldn't read the rest of it. We have to press this button first. Alright. Deals 38 to 42 heavy round damage to a single target, which is then pushed back 1 hex. Sure. The heavy weapon trait applies double to this ability. Okay, so if we haven't moved this turn, we're doing more damage, and this is applied twice. Sounds like a combo to me. So, okay, we can... How can he shoot from hit? Oh, if he moves. Okay, we just want to stand... Because if we don't move, we do more damage. Really? Really? Okay, can you... No, you cannot. What is this special ability? This is summons... Yeah, we've read this before, but we need to get closer. Let's come a little closer. We can move here. We got the high ground. So we got the double high ground. Good things often come to those who wait. See, this is what I said. Belato's ability summons 1 Inceptor for each turn that has started. They take their turn automatically. Sure. 40k new game. Yes, it is. So, we can do this, and then we can select any unit we want. Let's just go with these chunkies. So 2 Inceptors, please. I like it. I like it. What do we do here? So this has been used. Okay, yeah. If you have used an active ability, it's been grayed out. Before it was in color. I've never seen this before in any other game in my life. This is a very nice idea that they came up with exclusively for this game. So you know which abilities you've used already. So this is actually quite powerful, because if this additional hit, Until the start of its next turn. Okay, I thought they're gonna have 2 attacks every turn now. This would be absolutely ridiculous. We can already see that. The unit, yeah, we've done this. Okay, cool. So if we don't move, we do more damage, but we're also doing more damage if we're ranged. So we're using this guy to take out this guy. Oh, he's only got 2 range. Yes. So let's do this. So now this guy doesn't have to move, and if he doesn't move, he's doing more damage because he's got the heavy weapon trait. That's the idea here. Bam. Alright. The opponents are actually attacking our Ultramarines, which is something new, because in this other game that I'm gonna keep mentioning, they focus on the summons more often than not. The Inceptors. Let's just check the stats really quick. I mean, obviously we could have read this before, but I was too busy not doing that. Each attack scores 6 hits. That sounds pretty good, because the other guys only scored 1 hit. And they have... Okay, every hit is 10 damage. Okay, cool. So the units don't have like a set amount of damage. They have a number of hits, and then you have to multiply the hits by the number... by the damage, basically. I like that a lot. That's cool, because you can do so much more things with that. When you compare it to like, oh, I do 40 damage every time. And here it's like, no, I do 6 times 10 damage. And then if you can multiply the number of hits, it depends on the unit that you're buffing. Let's just imagine you were to buff the Inceptor and give him an additional attack. Ooh, instead of 60 damage, he's doing 70 damage. So that's pretty bad. But if you're using this active ability, the Might of Heroes, where you get +1 hit and +15 damage, to another unit like this guy, who's doing 40 damage per hit, suddenly it makes a lot more sense. So like I said before, this game obviously seems to be super strategic. It's like Thunder said, it seems a bit like Rivengard on steroids in that regard. Alright, I like this. Apothecary also has... Of course, we knew this. Select him. Okay. You can tap most icons throughout the game to learn what they mean. We are way ahead of you, game. Tap the passive ability icon to see what it does. Sure. Alright, so we can block psychic damage by 18, and we have a 15% chance to block 9 damage. So there's also blocking in this game. That's good to know. It's a tabletop game with a lot of dices. Yeah, you can see that adjacent units are affected by this ability thanks to the green arrow. Got it. Okay, so we have to use this, I guess? Oh, wait a second. No, this just happens. This is a passive ability. Yeah, obviously we knew this. So I don't want to use this ability because we want to do this and then hit another guy. Yeah, double fry. And now we want to get to the double high ground. Sorry, we're not happy with regular high ground. We need double high ground, and then we're not getting the block bonus, but we can do more damage, and that makes sense to this guy, I guess. This guy. Oh, they are ranged, so they are more dangerous. So let's get rid of the ranged ones. Can we attack this guy? Yeah, sure. Yeah, come on. Ah, can't go over to the front. I don't like this. Should have played this differently, I guess. Ha! Block! Okay, so now we can get behind the enemy lines. Don't call it Blitzkrieg. Don't call it Blitzkrieg. And then we can get rid of one guy here. And then we can attack here. Hey, Leah, hi. How deep is your knowledge in 40k lore? It's non-existent. And look at this. We can do even more damage if we get higher up. I have like no idea about 40k. I'm sorry. If anybody's here for 40k information, they came to the wrong stream. But we're just here to get gold medals, or whatever this is called. Coins. Oh, we get coins. Coins are a common currency. Sure. I like the fact that there's skulls on them. Like, this is supposedly in the future. And someone thought like, hey, what face could we print on a coin to make this like the worldwide currency in the universe? Abraham Lincoln? Nope. Let's use a skull. Obviously, I would be happy if it was Abe Lincoln. Robute Chi is not amused. Who's that? Good job so far. I know. Keep fighting to reach the boss. Oh, look at this guy. This looks like a Terminator. Vartiguri is just level. I know. Let's go to your collect. Oh, we got a collection. Yeah. Okay. I know. Upgraded to improve its stats. Okay, so you can update upgrade your active and passive ability. I swear I've never seen this before in any other game in my life. This is pretty cool that they invented this for this game. Let's also upgrade its passive ability. Okay, cool. Or you can also upgrade the passive ability. That's also something cool that they invented for this game specifically, alright? When you're ready to play the next battle, tap the battle tab. I know. Alright, so what else do we have? We have a home screen. Welcome to Tacticus. It's a limited alpha release. Alright, we can also swipe. Enter the world of Warhammer 40k. In the grim darkness of the far future, there's only war. I mean, not surprising, right? Character Spotlight. Battle Sister Vindicta. We don't have her yet. Well, I can already spotlight her, even though I don't have her unlocked. She's got a lot of stuff going on in her face. Alright. This is the battle tab. As you progress through the game, you will unlock many more game modes. For now, let's go back to the Indomitus campaign. Alright, cool. I don't want to play, I want to search everything. I want to learn everything there is. I hate it when the tutorial is just telling you what to do. I hate this so much. I love interactive tutorials where I can do what I want at my own speed. But alright. I like that boss screen. How many factions? I have no idea. I'm so sorry, I have no idea. She is the Primarch of your Ultramarines you are playing. He's the boss, just like your Tiggy. We don't call him Tiggy. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. We don't call him Tiggy. His name is Tigurius. Even I know that, and I just got to know him like a minute ago. Here above you see how many characters you can bring into the battle, the difficulty, and the enemy's total power score. Okay, cool. I like that they made this so clear. And I've never seen this before in another game. So we can play 3 characters. That's good because we happen to have 3 characters. It's a normal battle with 2 skulls. Okay, that's cool. And there's a 107 power score, which is the total power score of the enemies. Alright, sure. And there's rewards. Tap the info button to understand how to gain medals. Defeat all the enemies. Oh, that's cool. There's a lot. But actually we can read that down here, I thought. Okay. More than 1 character lost in battle. Yeah. That makes sense. That's always going to be the same. With each medals earned, you gain a special one-time reward. Sure. The green badge indicates that one of your characters needs that upgrade. Got it. Now let's go to battle. Okay, it's as if I have a choice. Imperial recruits. Okay, cool. These ones seem to have a bit more metal to them. Varotigurius. Brother Bellator. We shall just have to hit them harder. This guy. He's like the... what's the Autobot's name? That's like the one cool one with a character that had his own movie in the Transformers franchise. I can't remember for the life of me. Or fill them with mortis rounds. Ah yeah, he's pretty stuck on the mortis rounds. He thinks that's a cool idea. Sure. No armor can protect him from my mind. Sure. Indomitus campaign, Imperial Directors. Okay, cool. The grey line below these 3 units health bar represents the unit's armor. Yeah, sure, what else? I mean, obviously. Bumblebee, yes, thank you so much. I would have needed another hour to come up. I thought of Soundwave. No, that sounds wrong. Yeah. Armor reduces incoming damage. Of course, we explained this. Game, are you paying attention to this stream? The bar to the left of your character's attacks shows how much of their damage pierces through armor. Ah, see, I was actually wondering about that. That's like new information. That's good to know. So, here with the psychic attack, it's like a full bar because it's 100% armor piercing. Here with the gun, it's not a full bar. Which is weird that this is a melee attack and it looks like a gun. Like, who's shooting people from... I mean, okay, John Wick does. So if John Wick does it, we can do it too. Alright, what do? We have so many targets. What is his active ability again? I forgot. Let's see. We hit a single target, which is then pushed back 1 hex if it survives. The heavy... Yeah, okay, it's just a big attack. We don't need big attacks. We just do regular attacks. They all die if we hit them once. So... You guys look like you can do a psychic attack. You can fly here. Now you are protected because you get additional bonus from the passive of this guy. It was called Psychic Fortress. Obviously, we knew this. And then we can not move. Why are you still alive, by the way? What did you do? And then we can kill this guy from above. Yeah, I have a feeling that we're not going to lose a unit in here. Ranged units are forced to use their weaker melee attack if they are adjacent to an enemy. Jeez, game, you need to start paying attention to what I'm saying. Try to keep your ranged units at least 1 hex away from enemies. Of course, we know this. I'm still not 100% sure who's ranged, but okay. So can we just fly? Jesus Christ, I love this flying unit. I'm just going to call him... Let me come up with a fantasy name of a cool unit. Tanamo. Alright, so let's just do this. And call them in. Airstrike. Wow, we're not doing any damage. Why? Because they have so much armor? Alright, okay. So here we can see this. So we're doing 6 hits, but they have only 20% pierce ratio. Each hit deals 10 damage minus the opponent's armor, blah 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 blah. Okay, so we're doing 6 times 10 damage, but out of those 10 damage, only 20% are coming through, which is 2 damage, because of they having so much armor. So this was a terrible idea, attacking the guy with armor. That's good to know. We're not going to do that again. So let's get rid of this guy maybe. Why can you not? Oh, because there's a guy next to me. Sure, that makes sense. So you wanna move back? But then we don't get the bonus of spillover damage. What was the other effect? Oh, adds +1 hit, +18 damage and +18 armor, blah 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 blah. The unit immediately attacks one random and yeah, okay. So we can get rid of this guy if we use the special. Yeah, and now we can do a second attack, and now he's ranged again and he hasn't moved, so he gets like a lot of extra stuff, so we can just take out this guy. That seemed like almost like a good move. Big difference to the move I made before. Alright, so the guys with a lot of armor, we need to psych out. And these guys... Okay, now he's dead. Alright, this is quite interesting. This is quite interesting. You can already see that very early in the tutorial that this game is extremely strategical. That there's a lot going on here. I like this. That you have to really think, like, do I attack this unit? Do I attack this unit? Oh, there's armor on the board, so I need to make sure that the armor is not going to come into play. When do I go for the special attacks? And this is only going to get more. What's the word I'm looking for? More challenging, I guess, with enemy units having more abilities. Yeah. We will face far greater challenges soon enough. I'm sure of it. Overlord Anufet clearly knows we are here by now. I'm sure of it. Maybe you call him my choice. No, it's not 2 Inceptors. It could be more. But I was just focused on the flying. So we got a common upgrade, which gives us +1 armor. Okay, that sounds reasonable. We got coins, sure. And Blackstone. It's green, but okay. Blackstone is one of the galaxy's most universally coveted resources. Yes, I knew that. I knew that. Sure. Tap on. Alright, let's see what this is like. Okay, I swear to God I've never seen a similar screen in my life before. So we can upgrade this guy's armor to give him more armor, obviously, yeah, okay. Keep fighting battles, I will. To find more upgrades, I will. Alright, so you can increase stone rank. Yeah, really, we call it stone rank? We are 40,000 years in the future or something, and we call it stone rank? How about, I don't know, iron rank? Yeah? And then we call it, eventually we're going to titanium rank. Or unobtainium rank. If somebody gets the film reference, wouldn't be bad. Alright, so we can get these different upgrades that can make the unit better. We can also ask our guild, which is coming soon. Our guild is coming soon, that's good to know. Good to know. Let me guess, unlock guilds at power level 15. Okay, this is something that I've never seen before in another game in my life. We can also sort our units by both faction and power. This is a tiny bit confusing because you see a button that is called by faction, so you click on it, and I sometimes expect that if I click on a button that says by faction, I will now see my units sorted by faction, but this is actually indicating what you're seeing right now, and if you click on it, you're switching it. So now we are by power. And there's a lot of characters in this very early version already. And we could... What is this? I can see him for a second and then it disappears? No. Let me just try this. Okay. Interesting. I saw this guy for a second there. I thought. Death to the False Emperor. Okay, so they all have effects and yeah. And you can summon these units with shards. That's a word I've never heard before in my life. Alright. We can also buy coins for Blackstone. That's cool. It's an in-game currency, because if you're using in-game currencies to make people purchase other stuff, they are not realizing how much money they are spending. I know this for a fact, because at some point I looked at my bank account after playing Rivengard for a couple of months, and then I realized that the in-game currency, converting it to real game money, is not that easy in your head sometimes. Alright, let's go back to campaign. Where was campaign? Here, under the battle. Sword. They're using swords in the future. Alright, let's do something else. Now let's put that extra armor to good use. Sure, let's do that. You need him. Manois Kalgar. Was that the name? Oh, that's funny. You have to get like what? Oh wow. 1 medal and we can get into a unit. Let's see if we can do this. This is going to be extremely challenging. Vartigorius. The closer we get to our goal, the more pitched these battles will become. Sure. It's like he read the script and he's in a movie. Then we will fight harder. Oh, we got an emperor? Oh man, I like these guys so much. I thought it's like a religious cult or something. And they are all like a bit confused and everything. But alright. Move units into position before using Vartigorius' active ability to make full use of the extra attack it triggers. Oh, does this active effect affect all units that are next to him? To a friendly unit within 2 hexes. What, is this happening for both units? Are you kidding me? No. Oh, we do have the danger zone feature now. Obviously, this is a feature that they invented for this game. This has never been invented for any other game. So this danger zone feature tells you where you can move and when you can get hit. This is a very smart feature that I've never seen before in any other game in my life. Alright, I don't want this. I just want to move. I like to move it. Okay. So we can just do an attack. Oh, okay, so they have a lot of armor, so he's not good to attack these guys. He's like the best guy to attack this guy with a lot of armor. And we can also attack this guy and then get the spillover damage. This should also work, right? Oh, he's not doing the spillover damage if he's doing his melee attack. He's only doing this for the ranged attack. Where does it say that? Why did I not pick this up? Psyche. When attacking with psychic damage, this unit uses Smite and deals of that 50% damage to a random... 50% damage, that's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. And by quite a bit, I mean 50%. So let's just get rid of this guy. Exactly. And you cannot do anything here. Huh. Huh. I mean, we can attack, but we're not going to do much. Wow. That's a bad attack. Remember that you can use each of your character's special abilities once per battle. I will. I was just waiting for you to remind me. My full 4K Ultramarine army left my house out of shame. Why did they see... So we're supposed to use... Oh, so he's actually affecting both units. Let me read the description of this effect again. Adds +1 hit, +18 damage, +18 armor to a friendly unit. How about to every friendly unit within 2 hexes? Why is this not clear? Okay. I mean, we're in alpha, Ollie. Chill, Ollie. Alright, oh, okay, I have to select one. So it is one. Good to know. You want to get rid of this guy in the back, right? This makes sense. We can... Actually, I'm gonna put myself in the razor wire. Was about to say thorns. I don't know why I was about to say thorns. And then we get our summons, the Inceptors, next to this guy. That's gonna be a good idea. I'm sure of it. Bam! So now we can move to the back, because then we get our psychic abilities back. Then we get some spillover effect. Now there's no unit in front of this guy, so he can do more damage, attacking with range and like getting extra bonus and whatnot. So that's cool. And we can also block. It's also something that I did on purpose, obviously. Wow, they are pretty strong with their armor. So you need to... No. We need to... Okay, let's move back. You move back, you move here. What happened? Oh, he just gave the armor back. Okay, sure. And now we can do this. I'm so good at this game. Is it his passive? Sorry, which part? Blastoise Boy. Which part is his passive? I like that both. Just remind me which remote. It was the passive, like the block stuff was Varrotigurius' passive. The Might of Heroes, apparently. No, actually it's the Psychic Fortress, I think. Those little green arrows. Yes, yeah, the green arrows were like the buff in the defense, in the armor, basically. Yeah, that Tigurius was giving. Ultramarines. Oh, sorry, that's a girl. A woman. Battle Sister Vindicta. Ultramarines, you took your time getting here. See, Jesus Christ. This is some sexist bullshit, yeah? The first woman we see in this game and the first thing she's doing is bitching around. Really? Really? Like, what's next? Is she gonna go into the kitchen or something? I don't like this at all. I'm not in support of this. I like my women with weapons. Yeah, this is not fine. This is the woke cancel culture is gonna get this game. A battle sister. They call them battle sisters. See, a second ago I was mad that they are following an emperor, but they're calling them battle sister. That's quite cool. We had been told the Adepta Sororitas here had made the ultimate sacrifice. Yeah. We had been told that, yes. I remember now that you mention it. I do not have a moment to explain. They are already on us. Oh, that's convenient. Jesus. Oh, look at this animation. Vindicta, Retributor. Adepta Sororit... wait. Take 3. Adepta Sororitas. The sisters that advance to the respected ranks of the Retributors are amongst the most level-headed... Sure. Imperturbable. What? Imperturbable? Wait. Let me see this. Imperturbable? What is this word? Imperturbable? Sure. Imperturbable. Yes, there we go.
Imperturbable.
Imperturbable. Okay, that's sure. Imperturbable and bloodily determined. I know this word. Of all their kind. That's a mouthful. That is. Yeah. Hey, hi, Yannick. English and. Okay, imperturbable and bloodily determined of all the... Also, they have 10 effects, of course. Act of Faith. This unit's crit damage increases by... Oh, we got crits in this game. By the way, I know this. Nobody's going to be as interested in this as me. But in Rivengard, I know. I'm sorry. The Russian translation is the best thing you've ever seen. So if you do crit hit in English, it says crit. That's it. 4 letters. That's it. If you do a crit hit in Russian... The word is like this. The entire screen is filled with one word in Russian. I don't know what it says, I have no idea. But I imagine it's the best thing I've ever seen. Every time you hit someone with a crit hit, it just goes word explosion. I love this. This unit's crit damage increases by 25% and their crit chance gets 10% each time a friendly Imperial unit, probably what we're playing, dies or kills an enemy unit. That's a bit morbid. Once this unit or a friendly unit with Act of Faith crits, this bonus resets. Okay. Heavy weapon, we know this. Monty. Armorium Cherub. Okay. Deals 4 times 20 to 25 flame damage. Kill it with fire. To a target within 2 hexes and is then able to immediately attack again. 4 times to a target within 2 hexes and is then able to immediately attack again. You are saying my Vera. Got it. Fire of Absolution. When performing a ranged attack also deals 3 times 20 flame damage. This is a passive ability. This happens every time you're doing a ranged attack. So that's already good. So every time you're doing a ranged attack, you're also dealing 3 times 20 flame damage to all units adjacent to the target. Wow. That sounds way too good to be true. Has a 30% chance, of course there's more, but wait, there's more. Has a 30% chance to set each adjacent hex on fire as well. What does fire do? Well, if I had to guess, I would say that it reduces the health of the enemy unit by like 20% of the start of their turn. That's just a wild guess. Each time you unlock or upgrade a character, your power score increases. You can now reach power level 2. Go to the home screen. Yeah, you should totally do this every time you can do it. Because it means you get a summoning token. Quests unlocked. You now get crates of tier 2. Yeah, that's a lie in this other game that I've heard of. You get the same crap every time. Rewards. Energy. Energy is used to play campaign battles. I have plenty. Coins. Coins are a common currency, of course. We know. Yeah, we read this before. You have unlocked quests. Complete quests to receive glorious rewards and progress through the game. When you're ready, continue to battle 8. Oh, that's the number of the battle that we have to fight to try out your new character, Vindicta. Got it. Got it. Use abilities one time with Vindicta. That's the easiest quest I've ever seen. Can I claim this? Not yet, obviously. I was just testing. I'm doing stress tests for this game right here. So we can upgrade Sergeant Certus, who happens to be a common unit, which means he doesn't have a passive yet, which is going to be not very relevant. When in light cover, takes -5 damage per hit from ranged attacks. Yeah, that's meh. That doesn't sound like something we need. We don't take damage ever. All right, we're doing more damage. Cool. They imagine they all have silly nicknames in the community soon enough. Yes, Love Sisters of Battle are included at this early stage of the game. Yeah, me too. Their faith and beliefs in the almighty emperor are so gigantic that sometimes they be blessed by him out of the warp itself, and they surpass wounds and pain any normal recruit would die of. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We can see that here. So I keep clicking on this instead of this, I don't know why. Alright, normal battle. Our opponents are a bit stronger than before, 172, but we can do this. Battle system Vindicta. Let the purity... Oh my god! Religious nuts are my favorite kind of crazies. Let the purity of the Emperor's flames scour these foul Xenos from the land. Yeah. Look, the flame hunger to lend us a hand. Then we shall let them feed. Okay, Jesus Christ, they are also intense, these guys. There's a lot of opponents on this board. Select Vindicta to try her ability. Yes. Select her active ability, Armorium Cherub. No relation to any Star Wars characters. Use the ability on this unit. Jesus, do I get to make any choice in this game? No, I mean, it's a tutorial, I get it. After using an active ability, Battle System Vindicta can attack a second time in the same turn. Yeah, that's way too good. Thank you so much for following. I should actually move this somewhere else. Let me... alert box, here we go. Let's move this here. Alright, next time somebody follows, it's not going to be in the middle of the... Hello, hey, Lord Buzz Killington. The Emperor is a living person. Sure. That's what they said about Palpatine. After using her active ability, Battle System Vindicta... Yeah, I read this just a second ago. Stop distracting me, Poe. Yeah, I know. Come on. Here. So now, she deals flame damage and sets the target hex on fire. Non-flying units moving over fire need to stop for one turn. That makes sense. They also take damage if they start their turn in it. Told you. Got it. Alright, cool. So these two get blocks. But I think it makes more sense to move here. Or maybe not. Maybe we just do this. Oh, this guy's almost dead, so we need to get rid of this guy. Yeah, we just do the 2 damage or something. So now we can come up with like a bit more strategic placement. With our psychic attack, that is like armor piercing. Now we can get everybody down. So these guys are not flying, but they are ranged, so they can attack us. But now we can do the flying attack over them. We don't have this ability anymore, but this flamethrower is crazy good. Obviously. Attacks, yeah, this is not good. Ranged attack. Each attack scores 4 hits, flame damage, 25% pierce ratio, each hit deals 22 damage, blah 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 blah. Okay. This is nice, that you can immediately see how much piercing you're doing. Obviously I'm not very familiar with the concept just yet, but it's going to play a major role in this game. So how much range does she have? 3, so we can just attack this guy in the back and set another hex on fire. I thought she has 3 range. What is range? Oh, this is hits. Sorry guys, I'm confused. 2 range. This is the symbol. Okay, so we have to move her. Let's do this and set another target on fire. Yeah. Okay, cool. That works. Then we can move a bit forward. He's got... Come on, I know this. He's got 2 range. Okay, I don't know this. So let's attack this guy. Yeah, attack this guy too. That's cool. You just stay at the top, come on. You got the double high ground. Every time I say double high ground, I'm gonna go for the air horn from now on. Yeah, I am. You might be thinking I'm kidding. I'm not. I'm not. Glad armor and piercing seems easier to grasp than Rivengard armor times. Armor times, yeah. Seems like it. Why are they always attacking Bumblebee? Don't worry if you lose a character during a battle. Did I? You can play it again later to get 3 medals. Got it. What a useless information. As if we would ever lose a unit. Crit, 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 crit. Okay, so can we find out how much fire is doing here, maybe? Okay, let's see. If I click this, it just tells me that oh, here we go. Fire. Units entering a hex with style equals effect underscore fire. Yeah, I know this from web design. Somebody forgot the span part at the top, at the front. Fire must stop. Sure. They receive 20% of their initial health as flame damage. 20%. Who guessed that? If they start their turn on it, the effect disappears after 20. Yeah, okay. So this guy is actually dead. Because he is at... Where can we see this? Here. He's 7 out of 60. So he's basically dead. Is there like a lightning victory in this game? Probably not. So I'm just going to end my turn and I think he's going to die because of the fire. Leave nothing but ashes behind. That's what we just did. That's why we left him in the fire, bro. That is all these monstrosities deserve. Exactly. Just in. Core difference from Rivengard. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna get to that in a second, okay, Aaron? And nice that you're here, man. More depth. Yeah, that's like in one word, more depth. And all names are 3 times long. That's also true, yeah. Alright, continue. We can do this. You have completed... I know. That was the intention, bro. Usability is 1 times... Yeah, claim. Minor bionic enhancement. Common upgrade. Cool. Tap to continue. Yeah, what else? Really, what else? Quest level 20 out of 60. Like, I could fire up my phone, but I think it's 2,500 at the moment. And I'm at like 60 out of 2,500 for my next quest level in this other game. Take this. Apply 1 upgrade to your characters. Let me do this. Sergeant Bellator, you can get health. You need it. We fulfill the quest. Ah, this is so tough. This is so rough to watch. Like, there was a time when I was constantly getting up in power level in this other game, and I was constantly getting summoning tokens and constantly getting new units, and I felt like this game must be bugged. I can just play this all day. I don't ever have to refill energy. I never have to wait until I'm like up on energy again. And then something happened. I got better at the game. And the game was like, oh, wait, you still want to play all day? No problem, bro. Money, 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 money. Does anybody know the $1 Million Man still? I don't know why I'm constantly with wrestling references at the moment. How did you come to survive, Sister Vindicta? Yeah, we wanted to know that, but I guess this is not the time. Spoiler alert, she's gonna say no time. Plus Mansa Thutmose, second in command to Overlord Anufit, buried us with an avalanche. That makes sense. Oh, I mean, is she going to like trick us? No, no, she's a believer. By the time I dug my way out, the Necrons had advanced and my sisters were dead. That sounds kind of fishy. If this was a movie, she would be like murdering us from behind. Cherub, requested vengeance. Oh, now the opponents are saying something. That's new. An excellent... Oh, it's not an opponent. Oops. An excellent idea, Cherub. I agree. That's what I thought from the very beginning. Let us see what can be done to deliver that. Select one of the Necrons to bring up the unit info panel. Okay. Yeah, I'm on it. Okay, I have to do it, yeah. In this panel, like in the rest of the game, you can tap on any icons to understand what they mean. I did this before. Jesus. Okay, got it. So, now I'm going to learn things. So he's living metal, regenerates 10% of his max health at the start of each turn. This unit is also mechanical. Okay, sunshine. Necrons, cast off the shackles of blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, cool. You got terrifying. Runner clue. Takes minus 30% damage from melee attacks. Living metal, blah blah. Yeah, we just saw this. Yeah, we just saw this. I need to stop clicking on things that I already know. Oh, he's got an active ability. Storm of Flensing Blades. Attacks an adjacent enemy twice in a row as long as the flayed one started the turn adjacent to it. Okay, so like the old boulder before he got better. Cool. So, you can do flame attacks. Right? Right. And now I can do a second flame attack right away. Right? That was what the effect text said. I remember this. I like this game. It lets me kill stuff. You want to actually attack from behind. And we want to have this attack spilling effect. This is not cool. We cannot really get those guys in range. Why are you not on the high ground? You need to get on the high ground, bro. But you have the... Okay, let's do the heavy metal attack. heavy weapon attack. I'm just going to call it heavy metal attack. Obviously, that's way cooler. So you're not doing any damage because you don't have armor piercing. What happens if you use the active effect? Do they attack then? Guess I should have used that before. Does she get to have 3 attacks in one turn then? With her active effect and the active effect of Varro Tigurius? That would be quite something. Alright, so you wanna use this guy, kill him, and you're just gonna wait for another turn. Nah, we're going to wait. We're patient. Evil is patient. Yeah, if this was a Rivengard adventure, I would have just lost the bonus for not taking any damage and would be sad about the level design. $1 million dream, baby. Yes. If Lightning Victory is not named Alpha Strike, I'm disappointed. Well, we can still make changes to this game. I mean, not like we as in... You know what I'm saying, right? This is still the Alpha. There's things that can be changed. Okay, you can attack this guy, you can attack this guy. I'm so good at this game. It's almost as if my units are better than the opponent's units. Where are we flying? Oh, we should have flown to the back. Yeah, this is really like Mattois because the summons, they don't attack anybody else. Cool. Can you kill someone? No, you can't. Jesus, you're really like Mattois. You don't do any damage yourself. You leave everything to the summons. That seems like a fine start, but only a start. Right, yeah, let's aim for this guy. We must defeat the Royal Warden controlling these Xenos first, then we can hunt down Thutmose. Sure. That's the guy that killed your sisters, right. 2 wins left today. Oh yeah, right, yeah. And it costs 3 energy to play these levels? I swear to God, I've never seen this before in my life. So we've done a couple of quests again. Yeah, we get upgrades, obviously. Oh, level up, tap to collect, yes. Tap it. Regular quest crate, we get coins. We're not excited. We get Blackstone, we're not excited. We get a common upgrade, we're still not excited. We get an enriched rations, uncommon upgrade, we're still not excited. Oh, okay, that was it. I was hoping for weapons or something. Do units wear weapons in this game? I mean, obviously, right? Coming soon. Okay, not yet. Coming soon, a screen that I'm very familiar with. Adamantium ore. Stone rank 1 upgrade. See, that's what I'm saying. This doesn't make any sense. You don't call it stone rank if you're giving people adamantium. Like, call it adamantium rank, call it iron rank, call it bronze rank, call it titanium rank, whatever. Just make it something futuristic. Don't copy everything from Rivengard. Sorry. Don't want to be ranting. Flincing? Good old flayed ones. They're only looking for new coats to stay warm, dripping skin coats. I like that the upgrades are very different this time around. So in the other game, everybody is using the same upgrades for everything, and in this game, it seems like there's a lot more different gear types that are helping out different units. And what I would love, I mean, I guess this is not going. Whoa! Cool. Can we do this for every unit? Well, you can have them shoot you in the face. Cool. I'm going to do this all day. Yeah, that's a bit underwhelming, to be honest. That didn't look like it hurt. Why are you the coolest guy and then you have the weirdest attack animation? Alright. Alright, level 10. What do we have to do? We can bring up to 5 units, okay. We can get some upgrades. Sure. And some coins, and there's some opponents. Sure. Let's go for it. Could you show all units, please? Yeah, we can go over the units, sure. These machines think they can hide from us like serpents in the grass. Ha! He's familiar with serpents in grass. There's no dishonor in using a bit of cover. That's true. He's gaining less damage when he's in... Yeah. All the better to destroy them from. Certain units deal several hits when they attack. I know! The number of hits can be increased by some abilities. Select Varitigorius. Okay, cool. Select his, finally this game is telling me how to play. Use it on Certus, he will get +1 hit. I know. Jesus Christ, I pointed this out. This game is really not watching my stream. Move Certus onto the dry grass. Why? Because it's dry. Units in dry grass get light cover. Light cover removes -2 hits from incoming ranged attacks to a minimum of 1 hit. Oh, why? So this is big. I love the fact that this like adds so much strategic depth to this game. So earlier I made it sound, and I was convinced at the point, that it's always better to have like one attack with a gigantic amount of damage. But if you're removing a hit from an incoming ranged attack, or any attack for that matter, if you're removing a hit from an attack, and it's only one attack that does like 60 damage, the opponent is doing 0 damage. That's just crazy. So these units that do like 6 attacks with 10 damage each, they are sometimes better, depending on the terrain, than the units that are doing 1 attack with 60 damage. That's really, really cool. I didn't think of this before, but there's so much interaction in that sense that like adds a lot of depth to the game. That's really cool and super hard to predict. Like, I can already see myself playing levels like 3 times to come up with the ideal strategy. I mean, look at these units. Flying units like Bellator Quartus don't get light cover because they are not protected by dry grass. Yeah, we learned that earlier when we read everything again that we shouldn't have read. So here we can see this. Like, this unit has an active effect. This unit has eventually going to have a passive effect. He's getting something from the passive effect from the other unit. So we're already like looking at 2 effects here. Then he's getting like a buff from the terrain he's in. Then he's got... he does not trigger Overwatch. Okay, it doesn't matter because nobody on the other team has Overwatch. Then he's got the heavy weapon bonus, which is like a baked-in effect that in the other game, in Rivengard, is like a passive effect that only 1 unit in the game has. Here, just like every other unit has this heavy weapon trait. And then you also have this Overwatch trait, which in the other game, in Rivengard, is Katsuma's passive ability. And they just all somehow mash this into 1 unit. Like, this is just crazy how much is going on. This is so hard to keep track of, like, what's the best attack, what's the best, yeah, what's the best attack is mainly the question, I guess. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. Alright, let's, bam. You're not dead yet? Okay. I guess... Oh, he's flying, so he doesn't get the bonus from being in grass. Let's just kill this guy, come on. We can survive this. Are we ever going to lose a unit? I'm trying my best to show you the death animation. Dry grass is highly flammable. Whenever it is on fire, it has a chance to spread to adjacent dry grass hexes. Ah, cool. Alright. So now we can do our double... Ah, this is the name of this attack. Amorium Cherub. See, I learned this earlier, but I kind of forgot about it right away. Maybe 4. Yeah. Deals 4 times, blah, blah, blah. Is then able to immediately attack again. Yeah, I like this unit a lot. So we want to kill this guy. And then we can attack anybody else. Like... Anybody with armor, maybe? Can we kill the guy with armor otherwise? Yeah. Does she have to attack right away again? Or can I first use another? Let's just try this out. So if we're killing this guy... Okay, can she now attack? Oh, she can still attack. Okay, so it doesn't matter which order you're doing this in. So you can take out someone, only this guy. Or you can do this gigantic mortar shot. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and we can push him back out of the grass. Or out of this life. And then you are going down here. Or you can even move. Look at how strong this unit is. You can attack someone, then you can move, and then you can attack someone else. That's just crazy. So and now if you weren't if these interceptors weren't so bad, the first one would take out this guy and the second one would take out the other guy. That doesn't happen, unfortunately. But still, we get the kill. There may be more to these infernal machines than there seems. That hasn't been my impression so far. Time for retribution. Deal 150 ability damage after you got hit, maybe? That would make sense. We cannot continue on our own forever. Incoming call. Well, that's me. That's the guy I've been playing the whole time. Why am I calling myself? What is happening here? Ultramarines command. We require an Apothecary to join our fight. Yes, we do. Let us pray that he's not too late. Let us pray, my brothers and sisters. Alright, so we got some more quests. Oh, there's spaceships. And we're going to go over the units in a second, okay? Use abilities 5 times. I did. Lesser. Lesser Reliquary of Vengeance. Vengeance. I have a very funny story with Vengeance. So, I was in Las Vegas to play in the World of Warcraft trading card game World Championship. And then there was a friend of mine who was also on his way to Las Vegas from Austria. And his English, as we say in Germany, wasn't the yellow of the egg. So he sometimes mixed up words and obviously had a thick Austrian accent. So he already was like somewhat suspicious and people gave him weird looks. So he came to the border control, and then they were like, so they do the same thing that they do with everybody. They're like, so what are you here for? Business or pleasure, basically. And then the guy looks at the border control agent and he's like, I'm here for vengeance. And then she looks at him. Come again? And he's like, I'm here for vengeance. And she's like, alright, can you spell it? And then he gets like a sheet of paper and he starts writing it down and he's like, V-E-N-G-E-A-N-C-E. So he spells it perfectly. He spells out vengeance on a sheet of paper. So my other friend, who speaks really good English, also from Austria, larger than life character in the most literal sense of the word, is standing like next in line to move up to the customs agent, and he's already sweating buckets. He's completely going crazy. He's like, can I help please? Can I help please? And the border control agent is about to lose her shit, but in a funny way, not in a straight way. So she's like, no, fine, you can stay there. And she's calling over her colleagues. And now there's like some security personnel and everybody's looking at this guy. And she's like, can you just repeat to these other guys what he just told me? He's like, why are you here again? And he's like, yeah, I'm here for vengeance. And everybody's looking at him and they're like, what the F, bro? What is happening? Like everybody else is like immediately panicking, but apparently this border customs agent has been in this situation a million times before of Austrians going to America for vengeance. And so my other friend was able to go there and he was like, so the word you're looking for, my friend, is vacation. It's not vengeance, it's vacation, you idiot. And then fortunately, the border control agent was super understanding. She kind of understood it from the very beginning, what he was trying to say, but he went to America for vengeance. And he still made it into the country. So if anybody's telling you horror stories about border control agents that are not like understanding, they are wrong. These guys rock. Alright, so this is a healer. This is the Apothecary Incisus, I guess is the name. So this is a healer. So they can restore health for the other units, obviously. He heals himself and all friendly units 30 health, 50 health if Imperial. They are all Imperial, obviously. We are like the Imperial guys. Alright, an adjacent friendly unit that takes lethal damage. Wow! Has a 50% chance to be saved by Andreas Incisus. Why do they always have different names? It was Apothecary Incisus and now it's Andreas Incisus. And brought up to 20 health, unless overkilled. What is that? Can only be triggered once per turn. So that's quite cool. Natikium. I cannot say any of these things. Alright, I'm checking out. I'll do my first one look in the next couple of days. Still want to have surprises. Sure, man. Thanks for checking by. Alright. Sounds good. So you can bring somebody back to life that was just killed. That sounds really, really cool. Really nice effect. And probably, the big question is what is happening when you level this up. I would guess that they get more health. I don't think that the chance is going to get higher than 50%, because that would be ridiculous if it's like a 75% chance or something. I mean, 50% is already pretty good. So he's a healer. Yeah, we looked at this. He can shoot us in the face. Alright, he's a common. Cool. Marneus Kalgar, Chapter Master. He's a legendary. Deals bolter damage to all adjacent enemies. Okay. Okay. He wants to go in the middle of a pack of opponents and then just blast everybody, set them on fire. Rites of Battle. Adjacent friendly units deal +9 damage. Imperial. Okay, so he's buffing everybody else who's adjacent. So he could be pretty cool that you wait for the opponent to move in. All of your ranged guys are attacking with extra damage due to his passive, and then he himself is moving in, and he just like clears out a circle of enemies basically. Oh, here we can see he looks like the guy, the bad guy from Avatar. Stephen Lang is the name of the actor. Maybe all have a rank and a first and last name. That could be true, yeah, that would make sense. But it's just a bit confusing to me. It seems like they came up with one name and then they changed the name eventually. So he's just Ultramarines, yeah, sure. How many Ultramarines are there? Because I thought it's just 5. Oh, okay. So the one that we unlocked was not an Ultramarine, Jesus. It was an Adepta Sororitas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factions. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go back. So we were here at the guy from Avatar. Hospitaller. A healer. Act of Faith. This unit's crit damage increases by 25% and their crit chance gets +20 each time a friendly Imperial unit... Yeah, we've seen this before, right? Act of Faith crits this... Yeah. This is the same that the flamethrower girl had. Yeah, okay. Active ability level, we're coming soon. Okay. So we cannot unlock all the units yet. We don't see all of their effects yet. So this is the Hospitaller. This is Morven Val. He's also got the Act of Faith. I guess the entire faction. This is basically like the faction effect, the Act of Faith. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, and all of this is coming soon. So we don't see it yet. But we get like an idea of what they work like. So let's... Oh, wait a second. There was something new. Is this flying? This is flying. Okay, cool. Should be a jetpack. I mean, we're in the future. Alright, this is living metal. We've seen this for the enemy units. Alright. They have effects that we can read already. Triggers Relentless March again for all adjacent non... Okay, let me guess. This is Relentless March. Yes, level 1. Gives +1 movement. Oh, that's good. That's good. To all friendly units that start their turn in an adjacent hex. Mechanical units also repair 20 health. That sounds really good. That sounds really good if you have like a team that was like made up of these mechanical units, and then he triggers it again and makes them immediately take an action. Okay, so he's like Pilator, dealing 12 to 16 damage per hit if they attack. Should this be additional damage, or is this just the damage that they're doing? Because this doesn't sound like a lot. But I guess obviously you have to level this up, and then it's gonna be better. Markotep, Emoskep, Hexmark Destroyer. Okay. He's got Overwatch. Okay, that's Katsuma's passive. We've seen this before. This is Living Metal. Alright. Inescapable Death. Okay, we don't know this yet, but we know the name already. Multi-Threat Eliminator. Sounds like a preview name. Alright. So they all have already names for the effects. It's quite cool. Explodes. This unit explodes on death. Okay, Sunshine. Dealing 25% of its max health as damage to all adjacent units. That's a lot. 25% of max health. Alright. Psyker. Yeah, we've seen this before. This is the same as Tigurius. It's a jetpack with wings. Oh, is it? Celestine has wings. Okay. Commissar Yarrick. Oh, here we have another problem with the... Yeah, I mean, obviously this is an alpha. I'm not mad at this stuff. I'm happy that we can look at this already, to be honest. Homo sapiens gigantus. Okay, sounds fun. I have a friend who could be called a Homo sapiens gigantus. Master of Ordnance, alright. He's got indirect fire, can fire over obscuring hexes. Okay. Oh! See, we never saw this before. But I guess if there's like a hill, you cannot fire over the hill. This would be interesting, and he can do this. That's cool. Suppressive, this is not something that is present in Rivengard. If you have range, you can attack no matter what's between you and your enemy. But if this game is different and they say, oh wait a second, there's a hill, you cannot fire through the hill, I mean that would make sense. You need like an ability like this one to be able to hit over the hill. This is quite cool. Suppressive Fire, an enemy fired upon by this unit cannot fire Overwatch this turn. It seems like Overwatch is like a pretty big deal in this game. That like a lot of units have this ability, and I like that a lot. I like it a lot. It just makes it so much more interactive when you have like not one unit where you need to think about, oh, do I want to attack with her or not? But like several units where every time you're like, oh, let's just build a team of Overwatch units. Enemies moving in and you're just like bam, 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 everybody triggers. Whenever attacking an enemy, there's a 50% chance that one additional hit is scored against that unit. 50% chance. Okay, this sounds good. Or a unit adjacent to it. That sounds also good. If that unit is an Imperial. Oh, that sounds really bad. This applies regardless to which side the unit is on. Okay, well, that's not... Like, this is like cool. But I guess if Imperial units are everywhere, this is gonna be fine. Alright, this is the Obliterator hybrid machine in the Black Legion. Okay, we can't see this yet. Suppressive Fire. An enemy fired upon by this unit cannot... Yeah, okay, we've seen this before. We've seen this before. Master of Possession. A Master of Possession is a heretic Astartes Chaos Sorcerer. Jesus Christ, if you ever wanted to practice your English, this is the game for you. Psyche, yeah, we've seen this. Death, yeah, we've seen this. Okay. I think we've got most of it, right? Hearken, World Claimer. This sounds like a character straight out of Dune. This is not a jetpack with wings on, don't be ridiculous. Okay, yeah, flying, yeah, okay. So they don't seem to be finished yet because they all have the same effects and nothing like special about them. But alright, looks like there's gonna be like... Earlier, I actually thought that there was a problem with the game and that like the buzzing sound in the back is like a problem, and now I just realized that this is actually this is actually not a problem at all. Alright. So let's go back. The effect names are mostly the weapons of the units of the real TTG. Okay, of course they are. They have the license. Overwatch is a strategic part against melee charges. The raised Tau will be blessed with every unit and this passive. Alright. So let's see. Can we go all the way to 15? We can do this, right? Brother Certus, where are the rest of our battle brothers? Have they already lost? Been already lost? Have they been already lost? No. Lost, found, either way we shall rejoin them soon enough. Yes, exactly. That's the spirit. We are all gonna die. So nobody... Oh, this guy has armor. So we want to get rid of this guy with the armor. Not a problem. I think even you can take him out, right? Oh, this is overkill. Okay, so this symbol, the skull, is overkill. So this other ability that we saw before would not trigger here. So I want to move this guy. I want to move in with him, and I want to move here. Do I want to go for the special right away? Now we're gonna save the special for a little. So come on, you can do this, right? You can take this guy out. Actually, I want him on a high ground. This makes so much more sense. It doesn't make sense that he's like standing down here. Okay. And come on, you can do this, right? Ah, still survives, but we can block at least. Alright. Alright, now it's flamethrower party time. Guess. Oh, actually we can just go for the... for this effect again, right? Yeah. Oh, he's doing a lot of overkill here. Let's go into the bushes and do this. I like this effect. So now we got the high ground here, even though we don't really need it. Can she move and then do this effect? Jesus Christ, this effect is way too good. The Armorium Cherub seems way too good. So we can move here, do the flamethrower into the dry grass, so there's a chance that the thing is going to spread, and then we can kill one of these guys. This guy is probably the more dangerous unit because he's got the armor. Yeah, now, like, look at this, we're already dominating the board. The feature I'm waiting for the most at the moment is increasing the game speed. I'm just not used to the slow animations. So we cannot get close enough. Alright, no problem. Look at these animations, that's quite cool. Oh, can we now do this? Okay, so if they already attack this turn, they cannot then do an attack. Did I lose a unit? Oh no. I see. Wow, that was a bit of a weird question, huh? Can you click on the stars to see promotion ascension details? On the stars. Yes, we can do this. Yeah, good idea. Let's see. Did we go and do another quest? You found your first requisition order. Let's go and use it. It's a summoning token. Requisition order, sure. Requisition, a drop pod. New characters or amazing equipment, they can grant you anything. Yeah, they can grant you underwhelming stuff sometimes. Not that this has ever happened to me, but tap to open. I saw this coming. So we now have the Apothecary. I think that's how you say it. Yeah. He can... What is he? Common character unlocked. Thank you very much for spelling it out so clearly. So he can heal and... Yeah. Cool. Requisition results. Yeah, sure. Brothers, thank the Emperor you held out. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Apothecary Incisus. You arrive none too soon. I love how every sentence is half backwards. It's like half Yoda. Alright. Melee attacks. Where's my claiming quest? Claimy quest. I thought I can claim something. Jesus Christ, so many quests. For the glory. For the horde. So we can give you something new. Common armor. Oath seal. Stone rank 1 upgrade. I'm still not in agreement with stone rank, but sure. Alright, and we can do a heal. Yep. Alright, let's I keep going to the wrong spot, I don't know why. Oh, sorry, we wanted to look at the stars. Sorry. Let's see this. So, coming soon. Okay, you can't see this here, you can't see it here. So at the moment it doesn't tell you anything. So we don't really know how to upgrade these units. If I had to guess, there's something called essences. And then there's something else, maybe called emblems. And then you have to get some of the one and some of the other, and they need to be the right color, and then you also need to get like a couple of shards and 5 other things, and then let's not hope that this is true. We near the Royal Warden, keep pressing forward. That was the plan all along. Royal Warden, Makotep, foolish bags of flesh with your rotting meat mines, you cannot kill what does not live. He does have a point there, he does have a point. Then we shall annihilate every last Xeno for the Emperor. Select Incisus. I thought he can heal. Healers have an additional action which they can use once per turn instead of their attack or ability. Got it. Yeah, but we don't want to heal anybody, right? I hope we are in agreement that we don't want to heal anybody. Okay, so here we can get on the high spot, and then we can just go for... Like, this fire ability is way too strong here. So, I love she's just like reloading and she's like, yeah, let's go again, girl. And we can kill another unit with an overkill. Crit, bam, everybody's dead. Okay, cool. Now we could go to the high ground here. But it would make more sense to get this guy on the high ground, because he's our sniper, more or less. So we want to take somebody out who is dangerous. This guy has armor, so that suggests dangerous. Yeah, exactly what I was about to say. So this guy doesn't seem like he's properly covered. Nice. This is working like a charm. And then we can give this guy some shields. Look at the animation. So now we're going next to this guy and you can see the shield like whoop come up over this guy. Look at this. That's pretty cool. I like this. It's the little things in life and games. Almost dead. You have a melee attack. Okay, so that's not great. Let's just move him. Let's just keep the healer in the back. Yeah, let's just keep the healer in the back. Yeah, try to keep healers in the... Yeah, I'm a natural. I'm a natural. Bye, Thunder. Try to keep healers in the back and use them to keep your other characters alive. Got it. Yo. Alright, this looks really promising. So let's move to this side this time around. Whoop, shield up. Okay, so they're not dead yet, but we are only going to kill one guy. Let's go for this guy. You can kill someone, heal a bro. You can kill this guy. You can kill this guy. Well done, Incisus. With your healing skills, we cannot be... yeah, the healing skills were absolutely key in this game just now. Alright, what the foes of humanity harm, I shall heal. He doesn't look like a human, to be honest. I mean, I guess he's one, but sure. As the Emperor says, so shall it be. If that is what the Emperor says, sure enough. There's also a cool symbol up here. Alright, let's go. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's so much happening every time. So we got some adamantium ore. I thought I had this before. The adamantium ore. Time for retribution, sure. Pile of salvage, common upgrade. Cool. And then, what is this? What is this? Claim? Oh, right. If you solve a number of levels, you get like a chest. Or a crate, sorry, it's not a chest. We get coins. We get blackstone. We get a frag grenade. I like this. Oh, that's it, okay. I thought we get a weapon. And I guess there's no weapons in this game yet. Or, what was it called? A requisition? Requisition item? Whatever. Alright, so we got something else. Pile of salvage? Sure. Oh no, so this was something that 2 units could have used. I gave it to Bumblebee. Sergeant Bellator, unfortunately. Should have given it to the flamethrower girl. Alright, Indomitus, battle 13, easy battle. I know, they are all easy. I'm so good at this game. Let's see. Royal Warden Markotep, we are coming for you. We are indeed. Royal Warden Markotep, your efforts are futile. You said that last time. We kicked your butt. Or your soldiers' butts or whatever. Should I fall or others will take my place? Yeah, get ready for that. One by one we shall crush you all. Exactly. You can now rearrange your characters before the battle. Just press start when you are done. Got it. Alright, cool. So now we can finally start putting a bit more thought into this, but we cannot scroll the map, at least not with this version of the game that I have. So we can move them out, move them in. Okay, that makes sense. We want to have the sniper dude. That is Certus. Yeah, that is Certus. Sergeant Certus. We want him to get on the high ground, so he's gonna move to the left side. Left side, strong side. Yeah. Sure. Then this is our Sergeant Bellator. He's the flying guy that can bring reinforcements. He can be somewhere in the middle, probably. Yeah, healer needs to go to the back, obviously. Flamethrower girl needs to go on this side. Does that make sense? Yep. That seems to make sense to me. Alright, let's start this battle. Oh, there's more opponents! I feel cheated. Alright, do we wanna... like, do they have melee attacks only? No, they have ranged attacks, okay. So, can you take out this guy? Yes. Cool, so next turn you're gonna move up there. Keep, like, make a note. Make a mental note, my friend. So you only have melee attack is is the word I'm looking for. And you would have to move into the razor wire. Okay, let's try and get rid of this guy first. Do we? No, we do less damage, yeah. I think we need to play this a bit more patiently. After all, we got a healer. Yeah, we can take damage. Our units are... like, this is the one thing that I don't like so far, to be honest. Our units are way too strong. I would like a challenge. Like, where you have to think a little bit more about what you're going to do. But, I mean... it's like a tutorial, so why am I complaining? So we can take out these guys with just a regular attack. We're gonna go for a very high amount of what's it called? Summons this time around. So this guy is dead. And now we can kill 2 guys on this side. With the special. I don't like the special of Tigurius, to be honest. That's the one thing I haven't used yet. So, who took damage? Oh, this guy took damage. So what do we have here? Tap again to activate. Heals himself and all. Adjacent friendly units. 30 health, 50. Yeah. And this is just a regular heal. Yeah, okay. So, no point in this. Let's just give him armor by going behind this guy. Alright, so now we can get death from above. This time it's 3 of them. And now, come on, there's another guy on the board. Move! Move! What are you doing? Alright, let's try this other thing. So let's move with Varro Tigurius next to this guy. Use the active on this guy, and then let's see what he does. Okay, cool. Keep sending those machines against us, they crackle so well. Defeat 10 enemies with melee attacks. Oh, did I? I guess I did. Alright. Another level up. Is he doing the most work here? I'm not even paying attention. Like, I'm just trying to use my units. You found a new requisition order, let's go and use it. Really, do I have to? Okay, requisition a drop pod. New characters or amazing equipment, they can grant you any... I know. It didn't look like a pleasant landing, to be honest. Oh, we got laurels. Sorry, I have no idea what this is called. It's called shards. You have 10 out of 10 shards needed to promote Vindicta. Oh, that's very generous. You only need 10 shards to promote a character? Wow. Tap on Vindicta. I'm on it. I'm on it. So now she's promoted. And that means... Yeah, there's 5 promotion ranks. Wow, that's a lot. Each star gives a 20% bonus to a character's health, damage, and armor. Promote your characters to increase their numbers of stars. Okay, so this is something that we've seen in Rivengard, and it has been a topic of controversy. Just trying to be like super straight with you guys here. So the thing is that in Rivengard, they do get a 20% bonus, but they do get a 20% bonus on their base stats. Now the thing is that their base stats they're not very high. Like all the characters, they are mostly getting all their upgrades, all of their stats basically from the upgrades that you apply to them. So it's extremely misleading that you feel like, oh, I'm doing 92. I got 92 health. I get plus 20%. So 92 plus 20% is almost 20, not exactly. And I'm not getting additional 20 points in health, for example, because I was actually wearing this gear stuff, and the gear is the reason why I had 92 health. Like my base health might just be like 50 or something like that. So I hope that this is not the same in this game, because it's so hard to explain to people unless you're doing like a really good job pointing this out and say like, this is the hero's base stats, this is the gear they are wearing, that's why they have like this and this much attack, and so on and so on and so on. That would make sense. I just hope they don't make the same mistake with the other game. So now we can upgrade this guy. We have infinite money. This one is laurels. Yeah. I just love the fact that we're speaking the same language. Alright, what did we do? Oh, we can level up. Cool. You now get crates of tier 3. What does this mean? It does not explain. But supposedly these are better crates. Supposedly. I've never noticed the difference in the Rivengard. Crates are just, or chests are just like the same all the time. Alright, level up, tap to collect, sure. This is Rivengard 101. You get like infinite stuff at the beginning. What is this? Okay, that's a bit of a bug. Sure. And now we have like infinite energy as well. Like in Rivengard, when I first played it, I was like, is this game bugged? I can just play for hours and hours and hours. And and then later on, it's quite the opposite. I hope they got the curve right in this game, because in Rivengard I made a joke in one of my videos about the like the promotion, like the increase of your power, or no, the rewards in Rivengard basically, and I made like the 1 equals y, or the function is basically 1 divided by x. So like at the very beginning you get like infinite stuff, like it's like infinitely high, and then it just like teeters out, and like the longer you're playing the less rewards you get, and I really don't like that about Rivengard. And I hope that they can get this like a little bit more linear in this game, where like you keep playing, you keep getting rewards. Obviously that is gonna motivate people to keep playing. I foresee a victory close. Me too, brother Tigurius. Brother Bellator, turn those machines into scrap. We are on it. Damage them beyond repair. Good idea. Okay, so we can not move the map. Oh, Jesus. This might be something that I'm playing on BlueStacks, but honestly, this is annoying. I cannot scroll or do anything. I can only look at this part of the map, and now I have to rearrange my units. But okay. So the healers. So here on the left side we have the high point. So we again take our Sergeant Certus on the left side. The healer is going into the back, so let's just leave him where he is. Flamethrower, Vindictor, I should learn their names, I guess. It's gonna get up here, do flames into the bushes, that makes sense. This guy can go to the right or to straight ahead, so that all of this sounds swell. These Necrons now have a passive ability, reanimation protocols. We've read this before when we checked those units. If they are killed, they have a 35% chance to return to the battlefield. Wow. As long as they were not the last surviving unit of that type. It's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. I don't want to see this. Ever. Ever. So let's just set everybody on fire here. How are you not dead? So we can get up here to the high ground. We can shoot this guy out of the sky. Yeah, I think that was smart. So now, can he go back up? I don't know. It's not very clear. So this guy only has a melee attack. This guy can take him out. We can also attack here. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we can attack the second one if we take the first one out. So let's attack him from here. And then... Oh, they just spawned again. Meh. So let's get rid of this guy. And now let's give everybody shield and do the psychic attack. That seems like a good strategy, right? And now the healer stays in the back. Alright, I like this. This has a little bit more sizzle, this match. If you deal more than twice the damage needed to kill a unit, that unit is overkilled. Overkilling a unit prevents it from triggering any abilities like reanimation protocols. Got it. I like this a lot. This makes a lot of sense. This whole thing makes a lot of sense. I like how they implemented this. There's a lot of smart stuff in here, in my opinion. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Do we need to heal? Yeah, we need to heal, right? Didn't this say like all adjacents or something? Heals himself and all adjacent friendly units 30 health. 50 health if Imperial. Okay, let's just heal up. Let's just do this for once. Alright, everybody's healed up. Cool. So, you can get rid of this guy. Because then we have the... Wow! They are annoying. I like it. So... Do we want to go to the back? I don't think so, right? This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So... We cannot kill this guy. This is crazy. Jesus! Jesus! They just come back and back and back and back. Cool. Cool, now we're talking. So let's attack them from the other side. Let's just try this. Behind enemy lines. Death from above. Oh, we're not doing any damage here. Oh, we need the healer now. We finally need the healer now. Now this looks like a match. Now this looks like a match. Alright, let's try and get rid of this guy in the middle. Can we... Yeah, let's do this. Okay, finally someone died. You need to heal. How much range does the heal have? Oh, we need to be adjacent. Alright. Instead of attacking the amount of health, blah, 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 blah. Okay, right. So we can go here and heal this guy. Okay, that's cool. Then this flamethrower lady can take out this guy. And... Okay. Oh, we already used the special. Right. Where are we going here? Are we going into the bush? Oh, that's not good. Huh. Can we go here and kill this guy? Yes. So now the healer's at the front. I don't like this. But we can do so much damage. It's fine if he attacks the healer. Okay, we got this. Ah, we should have healed someone. Searchers, have you located Royal Warden yet? Let me guess, yes. The creature is in my sights. Then let us end this. Let us end this. Level up. Okay, cool. Alright, and now we're getting to level 15 in a second, but first we're gonna be spammed with chests again. It's too many rewards. Like, it is cool that you're getting stuff, but you're already getting stuff like crazy with like the energy and the blackstone and like the gold coins and like there's so much going on. I like the tutorial. I mean, it's obviously very similar. It's very inspired by the Rivengard tutorial. But I think there's nothing wrong with not throwing 40 million quests at you at the beginning. Especially if later on in the game, this is not going to be the case anymore. And it's not like I'm speaking from experience. But there's this one game that I played like a long time ago. It's not called Rivengard. Where you got like infinite stuff at the very beginning. And then later on you got like a lot less stuff. And it was like infinitely harder to level up in quests and stuff like that. And I just hope it's not like that in this game. I want like a cool progression curve. It doesn't need to be a curve. It can be like a straight line is fine. Like a progression curve can be a straight line. It doesn't need to be like boom. As long as it's not... let's make this in a sound effect. That's the progression curve in Rivengard as a sound effect. Alright. So, we are in the boss fight. Let's see, there's gonna be an animation, right? Markotep, your end is here. You organics fight the inevitable. Everybody says this. Royal Warden Markotep, you cannot prevail. Let's see. And yet we shall. He always has a comeback. I mean, not like the strongest comebacks, but he does have a comeback. We gotta give him that. Boss battle. The Royal Warden Markotep's abilities let it boost adjacent units. Tip. Ooh, a tip. Try using Certus' Mortis round ability on the boss to keep it away from the other Necrons. Got it. Good tip. Okay, so we want to move to these guys first with somebody who can move in and kill them both. So our two good units for this is either Vindicta or obviously Varro Tigurius, because yeah, both of them are very good at this part of the thing. So let's move Varro in the middle, because then he can stand here and he can buff her, give her additional shield, and he can also give somebody additional shield that is on the right. On the right we want to have our Sergeant Certus, because he has 3 range, so he can move on this spot and then 1, 2, 3 spots hit this guy at the very beginning, so that makes sense. Healer wants to stay in the back, that makes sense, and then our flying unit can be on the right. So this is obviously the best positioning for this level, and we can just move here first, then we give ourselves shield, we don't really need, but why not? And we don't need to use the active yet, we can just do a regular attack here. And then we can do another regular attack. Oh, he only got 2 movements. See, I forgot about that part. Alright, so this is not great. But it's fine. It's fine. And now let's get some more additional shield. Oh, we should have blocked this. Oh! We got Overwatch. We got Overwatch. Was it called Overwatch? What is Blizzard gonna say about that? Is this called Overwatch? Am I... It's called Overwatch. Alright, cool. So, he's doing something... Yeah, let's he is Markotep, and Markotep's got Relentless March, gives +1 movement, blah 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 blah. Let's start the turn. Yeah, so this is not good. Adaptive strategy triggers Relentless March again, blah 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 blah, and they all take an action. Okay, so we never want him too close to the other guys. So, and also we never want to lose our most important unit. Obviously, that is Varro Tigurius. So let's move him to the right. Sure. Do we switch sides here? I guess. Then the healer needs to heal Varro, so we don't lose him. Then you can kill this guy. Free up a lane for her. She can kill this guy with her active. Then she can attack again. Probably take out this guy. And now we need to get like some board presence, because otherwise we're gonna have a bit of a problem. So let's try and protect Varro Tigurius here by placing him in front of Varro and get like 2 of these summons. So now the opponent cannot get to Varro Tigurius. See, we can block. Oh, we're almost dead. We're losing a unit. Oh, so close. So close to losing a unit. So, you need to... Well, you can attack. Actually, there's nothing wrong with attacking here, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with attacking here. So you can attack this guy, but where are we going? I don't see where we're going to attack this guy. Into the bushes or what? No, we want to do the psychic attack. So you can do the special. Let's do the special on this guy. Come on. Okay, not dead, but reduced to the back. Okay, that's fine. Then let's do the flamethrower. He's gonna die because of the fire. We don't have to get rid of this guy, like I just said. And then we can do this. And now we're gonna move the healer in the middle and use the special, the combat restoratives, I think. And let's get this, get these guys healed up. So we shouldn't lose a unit here. Oh, so close. He even blocked, I think. I think he even blocked. Alright. For the first time we lost a unit. So much for the Royal Warden and his predictions of our failure. He is finished. Who will be next? A good question. Each time you play this battle, you have a chance of getting some of Markotep's shards. Okay. Once you have 50 of them, it will unlock as a playable character. You can now also find shards from Requisition orders. Alright, alright, alright. That makes sense. So we got only 2 stars here. Our strategy was not perfect. I cannot let go of this. Let's first see if we got some quests and can improve our characters. We did not. Why is this? Why was there a 1 here? There's nothing here. Now blind? Okay, maybe that's a bug. I don't know. Oh, we got another requisition thingy. Yeah, so normally you always wait until you got 10, but I'm not sure I'm going to play through these first couple of levels for like oh, there's more levels. Really? That's quite something. I didn't think there would be like more levels, to be honest. That's crazy. Is this also already part of the game? I guess not. Cool. That's a lot of content for an alpha. I thought, because they said that they need help with telling people something about the tutorial and what it's like progressing through the game and everything. And I kind of told myself it's only going to be these 15 levels and that's going to be it. I'm quite happy that there's more than these 15 levels, to be honest. That's super cool. That is super cool. So this is Indomitus. No, it's not. Oh, this is the name of the entire campaign, I guess? Yeah. And the first one was Markotep. We can get another crate. Come on, we can do this. We can do this level with 3 stars. Let's try this again. I was pretty happy with my opening. But I guess we screwed up on the second turn or something. Let's just see this again. So we wanted to go here. We wanted to go here. Oh, I made the mistake with the placement again. Crap. Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, he can only move 2 fields. I remember now. Okay, let's see if we can do this a little bit better next time around. But I really like the Overwatch. I keep forgetting about Overwatch. It's just so unusual that like a unit has like that many effects from the very beginning. So now we can kill these 2 guys and we can just stay in the back. This is probably the better strategy, to not go like all in and everything. Just like go for a bit more of a casual approach. You got 1, 2, 3 spots. Come on, let's kill this guy. Yeah, I think that makes sense. We're going in with the summons, and now the opponent has so few units that there's not that much he can do. Can we heal anyone? We can heal this guy. Why? Did he take damage? Oh, I think he got armor. Are you kidding me? Alright, we're never ever gonna move in with this guy again. What is he doing? Is the boss that strong? Is that the reason why? Okay, let's move back with the healer. Oh, he can only move into the fire. Okay, let's go for the fire. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. Come on, shield up. I keep forgetting this. I have this ability. Like, we can already see that there's like a lot of strategic depth in this game. That even though you don't like have infinite stuff, you can do so much stuff in this game. So let's... what is this? Might of Heroes. I also keep mixing up my units, to be honest. That's another problem. Alright. Third time is the charm. We're going to do this. We are going to get 3 stars. So, this time, this guy needs to walk to the front. She's gonna use her special on these 2 clowns. And then we can take one of these guys out. This is going to work now. Come on. Okay, more or less. Alright. Apparently you are thin as Sergeant Bellator. You really need some more armor, my friend. You're gonna stay close to our Tigurius, who's giving more armor. Okay, let's do this. This is fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's not a big attack. It's not a big attack. Okay, we blocked. Alright, good. Good. So, let's see. So what does this do exactly? I keep forgetting. Adds +1 hit, +23 damage, +23 armor to a friendly unit within 2 hexes until the start of its next turn. The unit immediately attacks one random enemy within range if possible. So we can probably get rid of this guy if we give this guy more armor and everything. That makes a lot of sense, right? Or we can just do regular attack and take out 2 guys. That also makes a lot of sense. So let's just go for that. So you can give us summons in the front. You can move to the back. Hit one dude. You can give us some fire. He's dead. And you can heal this guy. Come on. Let's see. Not a big deal, not a big deal. We blocked. We blocked. Okay, we still got all of our units. We can do this. So let's set the boss on fire. Let's see. So we need Tigurius again to hit the boss. That sounds good. Now we need someone to get rid of this clown. Let's give him the mortar rocket. Right. And now let's move to high ground and set him on fire. And we're almost done here. We're almost done here. So let's go for the special to heal. And now we are all healed up. We can get next to this guy. That means we have extra shield. We can attack him. We're not doing any damage, but it's not a problem because we're blocking. And now we've got like a 3-on-1 situation here. And we do have the 3 stars. Alright, we did it. I like this. There's a lot going on in this game. Jesus, there's so much going on. So we can now claim this new this new crate, because we perfect start this first level. Nice one. Thanks. Thanks, Leah. Common upgrade. Yeah. Okay. Healing ointment. Yeah. Okay. So the stuff that we get is not like super exciting, but at least we get stuff. What's happening? We can claim Necron Slayer. Yeah, we did that. We slayed a lot of them. Alright. Okay. And then we have more upgrades. Oh, now we get all upgrades, and that probably means that we're gonna move up in rank. So let's see what happens. So now he's getting +4 attack, alright. And like, look at the stats basically. Actually, we probably have to click again before we rank up. It's just a feeling I'm having. Yeah, so we are at 137 power, 105 health, 24 armor, 74 damage, 3 movement. And now, obviously the movement is never going to change. So now we rank up, and like everything gets increased again, even though we didn't pay money this time around, and the power also went up. So this is a familiar concept we know from Rivengard, where, Jesus, the sound is annoying. where the units get better when you rank them up, and gear upgrades is like the absolute most crucial thing to make your units better. It's kind of ridiculous that it's called stone rank, to be honest. I cannot get over this fact. I mean, they keep... We brought this up on the Discord, I said this. This looks like a reskin of Rivengard. And it's not. Like, we have played this for a little bit, and it's already becoming very clear that this is not just a cheap reskin of Rivengard, that there's like a lot more going on here. Because in Rivengard, one unit has an active and a passive, and sometimes a trait that does something, like reduce attack or something. But that's really it. That's really it. In this game, it seems very different. Like, when you look at Sergeant Certus, like, I think he's becoming one of my favorite units here. This is just crazy that you can have the Overwatch, which would be a passive ability in Rivengard, as a trait. So that's like a big deal in Rivengard. In this game, it's like, yeah, every other unit has this. Then you have the heavy weapon that deals extra damage if it has not moved this turn. That's a passive ability in Rivengard. So if your unit has that, they cannot have something else. And here they get both stacked on top of another passive ability, even though I have to say that this passive ability, at least for the time being, doesn't sound super exciting. I mean, taking less damage sounds fine, but I've seen other stuff that I thought was cooler. But I like this a lot. And then you also have like Infiltrate, which is like the sneaky rogue that can basically get behind the enemy units that do have Overwatch, and yeah, stuff like that. It's really cool that you have so much going on at the same time here. I like this. I like this a lot. I think once you have like 2 or 3 units with Overwatch, you can do like a lot here. So let's play maybe like the first level out of the second set of levels, the second, what is it, chapter. And then I think we have to call it a day. I have to call it a day, yes. Alright, so we're playing Indomitus Battle 16. And we can get some upgrades as always. And then I'm also familiar with this. You can get like a possible reward as if you play this level. So there's levels where certain stuff is dropping that you need to gear up and rank up your units. And you can get that like with a chance. You don't like guaranteed get it, but you very often you're ending up getting it, obviously. Got a crash. Thanks for the glimpse into the game. Thank you so much, Lee. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope I was able to walk you through it and gave you some impressions, and hope you found this entertaining. Take care. The Necrons will attempt to use this terrain for cover, but the Emperor's eyes see all. Yeah, that doesn't help. We're on our own here. The Emperor is not around, bro. They cannot hide from his light. Exactly. Yeah, sure. If you think that way. Okay, so this is the bug that is absolutely infuriating. You cannot scroll the map while you are placing your units. That needs to change. I don't know if this is like a BlueStacks thing, because I'm playing this on BlueStacks. Because my villa from the Philippines, my VPN, is acting up a little bit. But as soon as the battle starts, I can scroll. Even on my mouse, I can just like scroll up and I'm moving. This doesn't happen here during unit placement. So this is super annoying. So obviously the healer needs to go to the back. We've seen this before. Yeah, these guys, they look like they're standing on a shooting range. So we got our flamethrower girl, and we got Tigurius, and they can take care of these two guys. And by the way, I have to give credit, because I can actually tell the units apart. Like, they look unique enough that after playing this game for 2 hours, I can tell, ah yeah, this is the girl with the flamethrower, this is Tigurius with his mighty sword and the Omega sign everywhere. Actually, they all have the Omega sign everywhere. This is Bumblebee that can fly and give call in reinforcements, and this is our sniper dude. These Necrons are obscured by the cliff. Got it. Move your ranged units atop the cliff to attack Necrons. Note, melee units can attack enemies below or above a cliff. That makes sense. That obviously, yeah. So he's a melee unit. He cannot attack this guy because there's a cliff. Makes sense. He can attack the first guy. He can just do whatever he wants. Varatigorius. He can just do like a psychic attack and shoot some guys down at the bottom. These guys are problematic. Yeah, we actually don't have to worry about these guys because they are all melee units. And until they connect with us, they need to go up here and then, yeah. So they are not a problem at all. So we need to get rid of these guys at the front. So let's flamethrower them away. Bam, bam. And then let's get rid of these guys. And, oh, he came back. came back from the dead. So let's do this. And then... yeah, I don't want to call in reinforcements on the first turn. Let's give this something to do, this guy. Yeah, he survives this, but that's fine. We still have the healer. Oh, okay, he can actually move all the way here. I thought they have less movement. I don't know why I thought this. So, now we can call in the reinforcements. Now the death from above makes sense, but before we do that, let's heal this dude. And now let's move in with this dude. And actually, you want to get the guy that is calling in the reinforcements in a not the best possible spot. So this is the high ground. You want to move him next to the unit that you want to attack, because then the summon ends up in the high ground. That makes a lot more sense. So now we have one summon in the high ground and they can do more damage from above. That's cool. And yeah, so here we can get rid of this guy. And then we can, yeah, this is like a shooting range, like I said before. So let's just do this. Didn't you have 3 range? Is that... no? Oh, actually we still have... still somebody... oh, you have to stand next to them if you want to shoot them from the cliff. Is that like a thing? Oh, that's cool. That's not the case in Rivengard. So here, if you want to attack someone that is like standing below a cliff, you have to basically get to the edge of the cliff with your ranged unit. I like that a lot because that makes a lot of sense. Like in Rivengard, if a unit has range 2, they can stand here, and then if the unit is here, they just count the fields. 1 field, 2 fields, and then you can attack them. That's it. In this game, even though he has range 3, he cannot attack someone that is like standing next to the cliff unless he's standing like at the very front of the cliff. I think that's what my takeaway was right here. But really, really smart. Like you can already tell, like unit placement plays a major role. All of the traits, all of the active effects, all of the passive effects, all of them are coming together, and there's just like a lot going on in this game. This is really cool. I have to say, I wouldn't mind playing through the entire second campaign right now. But we're not going to do that. We cannot... I have to sleep at some point. It's 0:20 over here. In the morning. In the AM. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that. I want to have 10 of them. Or... oh, is that not a thing in this game? If I have 10 requisition quests, yeah, can I get... requisition, whatever it's called. I guess it's not a thing. I guess not. But I'm still not going to do it. I'm fine with my lineup. Alright guys. I think that's it. That has to be it. It's super late. I still have to do sports before I go to bed, because every day I do sports. Certain amount of sports. I hope you enjoyed this. I thought this is a really promising game, obviously. I mean, there's a lot of similarities with Rivengard, a game that I've spent the last 8 months of my life obsessing over. where I've done like a couple of videos for it. You can check those videos out on the YouTube channel where you're watching this video, in case you didn't catch the live stream, because I'm going to upload it to YouTube. And I think this is a very fun game. It's a very promising game because they copy the stuff from Rivengard that works. We got the hex system in place. We got the active and passive effects for units in place. You can already see that there's more strategic depth when you're comparing this to Rivengard, due to the fact that one unit can have like several effects. That like this is just ridiculous. That like there's so much going on with just one unit. This is going to be a gigantic deal, and it's going to be hard to make sense of the field. I would love for this game to give us something like a 10 versus 10. Like you really feel like you're controlling an entire army, and not just, I don't mean this in a negative way, but not just 5 units. Because I think there can be so much going on if you suddenly come in with the Overwatch units, and then you have like your snipers in the back with the heavy weapon and stuff like that. That's going to be... that's also a fun touch in this game. That's going to be absolutely great. I can already see this. Let's just quickly check over the battle mode. So here we can see there's several campaigns. There's going to be elite campaigns where everything is going to be so much harder. It's going to be a hero arena. Alright. Guild raids eventually. That's also going to be cool. Salvage run. I was about to say this is probably like Onslaught, but that is Onslaught, so this is probably like Treasure Beach. So all of these game modes are familiar for players that are used to Rivengard. In Rivengard, Salvage Run is called Treasure Beach. that is like a player, a level with next to no opponents, where you can just like grab upgrades for your units, grab gold, and just, yeah, this is like one of the most player friendly game modes, obviously, because you get free stuff all the time. Then Onslaught is a level, Jesus, my words, it's late. Onslaught is a game mode where you basically go up against like one after another wave of opponents that are like hitting you, and you need to keep them at bay and fight back and fight through all of these waves of enemies that are onslaughting you. And then eventually you're gonna get, at least in Rivengard, upgrade materials. So this used to be the absolute most popular game mode for most players, because this was one of the most reliable ways to improve your units and get like stuff that helped you promote them, like add more stars to them and stuff like that. It's going to be hard to see how they are implementing this in this game. Obviously, this gaming studio... So there's a couple of things about the game studio, in case you're not familiar with them. So they care deeply about the community. Actually, this sounds so annoying. Let me just go to somebody else. They care deeply about the community. I'm not making this up. They have like a creator program where guys like me can get stuff for showing other guys the game, introducing them to it. They have an ambassador program where you can basically become a spokesperson for the game, so to speak. They are very active on Discord. They are listening to community feedback. They are implementing community feedback. Obviously, sometimes it takes a while, but chances are that this game, with this ridiculously good license, with the Warhammer license, has a very good chance of attracting so much talent that the studio is going to have a much easier time of implementing the feedback of the players much faster. And since the community guys are listening to the community, they are active very much so, I can vouch for that. And they are going to have the resources eventually to implement the feedback very quickly. And the game is built on a very solid foundation. Like, I would say that this game can have a very bright future. It really is beautiful. Thank you so much, Martha. Hey, glad you're hanging out with us. Sorry I didn't see your name before in the stream. So yeah, I think this is a bit like a perfect storm. There's a lot of good things coming together. There's a couple of things that they messed up with Rivengard. I'm not going to pull any punches here, obviously. There's a couple of things in Rivengard that were shining through these last 2 hours of gameplay, where I talked about the fact that, like, at the very beginning you're getting spammed with upgrades and improvements, and you get like more energy, and you can play, and you feel like this is the best game ever. This is like bugged because it never makes you purchase something, or it never tells you, okay, you have to stop playing for today, come back tomorrow. This was the absolute same thing at the very beginning of Rivengard, and then eventually you're falling off a cliff. Like, at the moment, sometimes you log in Rivengard, you go to campaign, and then once you finish the campaign, you can say that you rate the campaign, so you don't have to play it, you just get the rewards for it without actually playing it. And then some days I log in Rivengard, I know, oh, I want this upgrade for this unit, I want this upgrade for another unit, like, let's say, here, I want to get the enriched rations. Now I need an XP level 3 because I already have them. Yeah, I just need to rank this guy up with 1 more XP. Alright, let's find another example. So, let me guess. XP level 3. Yeah, okay, I can see where this is going. Obviously. Right, so this I don't have. But I also need XP level 2. And then I can say, okay, find this, and then I need to go to battle 25, for example. And then in Rivengard, I go to that battle, I say rate the battle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and then eventually I get that reward, I get this upgrade, and then I apply it. And some days you log in Rivengard, you look at 5 units, you want to upgrade them, you just go to the campaign, rate, takes like 1 hour, takes like 5 minutes, and then you're done. You log out. Sometimes. There's other stuff you can do. There's like the guild raids, there's like PvP, the arena basically. So there is other stuff you can do, but sometimes it really feels like you're logging in Rivengard as a veteran player. You do like your 5 things you want to do, and then you log out again. And I don't like that about the game. But I'm very confident that they learned from this, and that this game is going to be very different. How do you level if there's no trip yet? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a very good question. The goal is obviously that we have to become the trip of this game. And for those of you who are not familiar with that name, Tripitaka is like the most stacked account, the most famous or successful player in Rivengard, she has everything. So if you play her in a friendly match and you lose, you get a lot of experience points for your units, and then you can level them up. Which is another topic that I hope they get a lot more right with this game, because leveling up in Rivengard is an absolute pain. And I'm confident that this game is not going to make the same mistakes. That's why you do make mistakes. You learn from them. All right. Like I said, I don't want to sound negative. This looks beautiful. I like the fact that there's more terrain coming in. There's more effects. It seems to play an even bigger role of what your unit composition is like, your roster of heroes. So there's a lot of good things in store that I see for this game. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to learn more about this game and about the other game by Snowprint Studios, Rivengard, then make sure to follow. That is actually true for both my Twitch stream as well as YouTube. I'm going to be uploading more videos. Very soon there's going to be a gigantic 30-minute video about PvP, that's Arena, in Rivengard. If you're not interested in Rivengard, you're like, I'm only here for the 40k stuff. I get it. But this game is an alpha and it's going to be coming in 2022. And this game is built on the engine that was used for Rivengard. So, what I'm saying, if you're like really into 40k, if you're really into Warhammer, and you want to have like a head start in this game, there's one way to familiarize yourself with the engine before the game has actually dropped. And the secret to that is playing Rivengard, my friend. I love Rivengard, it's a really cool game. Alright, don't forget Solgard. Oh yeah, that's true, I'm sorry I never played Solgard. That's another game by Snowprint. And at some point I was like, Rivengard is taking over parts of my life. And it's enough parts of my life. I'm not even gonna touch Solgard with a stick. I'm like, I'm not getting into another game. This is fine because this is similar to Rivengard. This is fine. Somebody cue the meme with the burning house and everything. This is fine. Solgard is not fine. I'm not gonna get into yet another mobile game that is gonna keep me up at night. Speaking of that, it's 0:30. Everyone have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope I see you guys again. Resistance is futile. Let's see about that. Alright, see you guys very, very soon. Don't forget to subscribe to the account.